Hello, friends. Salo, happy home. And today is Saturday, January 17, 2026. And I am showing you this recording for two reasons. Yesterday, I posted a video of this SLS app just to kind of give people an idea of how they can be very unreliable. And they're great fun. They're good tools. They do occasionally actually pick up legitimate spirits, but the majority of what they pick up is the lines of objects and people that are in the viewer. And anyone that looked at the video that I uploaded yesterday, you can see the same identical stick figures showing up on the same identical items in the living room as they do in every video every single time. The same ones. Over there, the railing, picking up the little dolls. But that's not why I am taping this today. Today I'm taping this because I've had some paranormal experiences today. Now, a number of months ago, I had an experience with what I think might have actually been a remote viewer. But we'll just, for the sake of argument, say that it was actually a ghost. And, it probably was, but I don't know. It was kind of strange. Anyway, it was a terrifying man that appeared in the doorway of my bedroom and scared me to death in my sleep, caused me to have sleep paralysis. And as you can see, it's following the lines. It's picking up lines. Anyway, ever since we moved in here, we have had an issue with a spirit I call the knocker. It's one of those that knocks on the doors and the windows and the walls and everything. But today I'm videotaping because I've had two experiences already today. And those experiences were, they were a little alarming. So even for a paranormal investigator, we get spooked sometimes too. I'm here alone in the house today. We are in the middle of a blizzard, so it's cold and blustery and scary out there. And Douglas is working an extra shift today, so I am home by myself. And as you can see, my camera is reacting here because they actually do work to pick up ghosts, but a lot of times they can be inaccurate. That's why I put the video out yesterday. Not to dispute anybody, not to debunk anybody, but to just explain that not everything you see is actually a ghost when you're using a device, fun programs like these SLS. And I'm looking around to see if I can actually capture somebody. I think I may have actually captured someone in the hallway there. Because today, after going outside and shoveling the driveway, I came inside and did what people always do when they come inside from being outside in a blizzard shoveling. You got to pee and blow your nose. So I ran into the bathroom to do those things. And while I was in the bathroom, somebody knocked firmly and heartily on the bathroom door, actually made the bathroom door move. And it wasn't Douglas. Douglas is 2 counties away from here, and I'm the only human in the house. None of my pets were in that part of the house. I was completely alone. And so I did some photos and videos and nothing seemed to come up. So I thought I'd use the SLS just in case. And I was laying on the couch an hour or so ago and I dozed off. And when I woke up, I came into the kitchen and the cover to my crock pot, which is on, was off the crock pot. Now, these are heavy covers, and even with steam, they're not going to pop off the crock pot. But this one was off the crock pot, so I did put it back on. Yep, there it is, picking up that toy. Now, I have a lot of gadgets and a lot of apps and a lot of settings and cameras and video recorders and whatnot that I use for paranormal investigating. And they're necessary and they're important and they do capture a lot of evidence. However, sometimes they can be a little unreliable. You can't take them at face value. And a good investigator will do the right thing and be logical and look to the obvious first. Whatever can't be explained is paranormal. Why? Because the paranormal is defined as anything that cannot be explained by logic, science, or the obvious. It is the unexplainable, the unknown, the unseen. But I can see very clearly this stick man. Every video I have, and I've got hundreds of them, this little guy is dancing away in front of that doll. And then the toy, of course, same thing. And the toy's over here. So if you view the video that I put out yesterday, you can see a little bit of a difference there. There might be someone sitting there. But I'm curious about who was knocking at the door and who knocked the lid off of my crock pot today. Because, my food's not going to cook, and how is Douglas supposed to have supper if the food doesn't cook, right? So, yeah. But anyway, I'll put this out there. You guys, do your own thing with it, and until next time, do good and be good.